A very warm welcome to Mill Hill County High School. My name is Andy STAINTON, and I have the privilege of being head teacher at this amazing school. During your child's time with us, not only will they achieve academic excellence, but we will also provide a wide range of opportunities to develop those social and leadership skills that will be vitally important for their futures and ensure that they will be successful in adulthood. This video is for our new Year 7 students who will be joining us in September and to their wider families. A very warm welcome to all of you. Normally at this time of year, we will be holding induction events, and our new students will be joining us in the summer to orientate themselves around the building and become familiar with our environment, to make new friends in their tutor group, and to meet their tutor and Miss Ricks, who will be your child's head of year. Unfortunately, due to the restrictions in place at the moment, we are unable to do this, and we're really disappointed we won't be able to meet you in person until September. We would also be holding a parents' event so that we can be really clear with you about the importance we place on the relationship between the student, the home and school, so that when we work well together, we can achieve the best for your young child. In place of that, you will see a series of slides which we ask you to pay close attention to, which will outline exactly what we expect. You will also have an opportunity in this video to hear from Miss Ricks, who will be able to explain to you how the Form Tutors team will work, and will also give you contact details if you have any questions. We know that this can be an anxious time sometimes, especially after the pandemic, but we can assure you that our priority is going to be to care for your child as they transition from primary school to secondary school, and you will be amazed at how well they will settle in during the first few weeks. We're really excited to meet you, and we look forward to welcoming you in September. We know from experience that it is vitally important that there is a strong partnership between home and school if the young people who we have in our care are going to be truly successful. So we will communicate home with you regularly about the academic and social emotional progress that your child is making. And likewise, we expect you to keep us informed if there are any changes that could be impacting their learning. So we will provide a safe and caring environment in which they can grow. We know that many students may be quite anxious as well as excited about joining secondary school, especially if they are coming from a small primary school, or perhaps even that they are the only student from their school coming to join our community. But I can assure you that the students fit in extremely well very quickly. We will provide them with high quality teaching and learning without disruption, so behaviour standards are high. Our curriculum is stimulating. We make sure that there are leadership opportunities for them which will develop individual skills and aspirations across a broad range of enrichment activities. And we will track their progress both academically and socially to ensure that if there are concerns, we can get in there quick and give the support that is necessary. For our students, we expect them to commit to self-management. We expect them to manage their own behaviour to the highest standards, to respond very positively to any advice that is being given to them, and to demonstrate improvements. Young people make mistakes, that is how they learn, but we expect them to only make the mistakes once. Our students wear their uniform with pride because they are ambassadors of our whole school community. That includes to and from school. Students will get the most out of their time here if they contribute positively to school life by joining in with clubs and activities. And we expect a strong work ethic. This is a place of work, and we expect the students to demonstrate that as soon as they walk in the door. And for the ones who are going to be really successful, being inquisitive about everything and undertaking their own independent learning will be an absolute asset as they move forwards. For parents, we expect you to show an interest in your child's learning. Find out what they're doing in their school day. Support their completion of homework. If something goes wrong and we have to sanction, we expect you to support the behaviour management systems we have in place by making sure that your child does attend the detention at the first time of asking, for example. Encourage your child to get involved in all of our enrichment programs. There is something for everybody across the over 100 clubs that we have running in a term. Support your child with 100% attendance and punctuality. It is clearly statistically impactful if your child does not come into school. Their grades will go down, and we want them to be truly successful. And please do support the Friends of Mill Hill County High School. They are a strong organisation who have the best interests of the school at heart and raise important funds for us as we go forwards.
Hello, I'm Miss Tobin and I'm the Senior Link for Year 7, and I'll be working really closely with Miss Ricks and Miss Hilton to ensure that your experience at Mill Hill County High School is a positive one. Visitors often comment on our exceptional students. They notice that our students are talented, hardworking and kind. We are really pleased that you're coming to join us and make our school even better.
As you know, mobile phones are not allowed in our school, but we know that many students in Year 6 and Year 7 are starting to use social media and the internet more frequently and more independently. The virtual world can be an exciting but confusing place, and students need support in learning to navigate the digital world. As Mr. Stainton has said, it's important that we work with parents to ensure that students are happy and safe, both in the real world and the digital one. This summer, if you're not already having regular conversations with your child about what they're seeing on the internet and social media, please start discussing this with them. Ask them what they would do if they saw something that upset them. Having these conversations now will help them if they later encounter difficulties. Even as adults, we often get things wrong. For example, we write things that are misinterpreted. What students post online can affect their friendships and school career. It's important that we work together to ensure our students are both safe and happy. The last 2 years have been particularly difficult in terms of mental health and well-being for our students. The DFE recognise a strong connection between mental health, attainment and behaviour. In school, we want students to feel confident and safe, as we know that then they will learn best. We have a strong pastoral system and a strong code of behaviour which supports student well-being. We have a student-led mental health and wellbeing team who help us shape our policies and practice. For example, this year we've introduced wellbeing suggestion boxes so students can have a more direct impact on school policy. And we've also introduced activities to encourage mindfulness and greater self-awareness. If you or your child does have a concern that is related to their mental health or well-being, then the first person to contact is the form tutor.
Hello, I'm Miss Ricks and I'll be Head of Year 7 in September. I will be supporting you both academically and socially throughout your time here at Mill Hill County High School. This would involve me monitoring your progress, achievements and behaviour, all with the aim to ensure that each student fulfils their potential.
And I'm Miss Hilton and I'll be your Assistant Head of Year, working alongside the Year 7 team to make sure that you're embodying the school ethos, which is aiming higher, promoting harmony and achieving excellence.
Whilst we know the transition into secondary school can be daunting for both students and parents, we are hopeful that you will have a swift and enjoyable settling in period. Please work through the following slides, which will outline some of the key information that will help you towards a smooth transition.
Here you can see the Year 7 pastoral team. We have Miss Tobin, myself Miss Ricks and Miss Hilton, and beneath we have our excellent form tutors. They'll be writing to you to introduce themselves to you very soon. Your form tutor will take the register each day, do equipment checks and uniform checks, and guide you through a range of form time activities each week. If you have any concerns, your form tutor should be your first point of contact. We believe that attendance is key in ensuring academic progress and success. As such, attendance is monitored regularly by form tutors alongside our attendance officer. If a student is absent to school, we expect the student to bring in a note explaining their absence to their form tutor on the day of their return. We also ask you to email the attendance office on the day of absence. Examples of outstanding attendance will be rewarded. In the case of prolonged absence, we may request medical evidence. Punctuality is also key to success, and we expect students to have passed through the school gates by 8:20 each morning before proceeding to the playground for line-up. We encourage students to walk or cycle to school, but if you are travelling by car, please drop the students off at the triangle so that the students can then walk up the hill to avoid congestion. All students in years 7 to 11 are required to wear full school uniform. No jewellery of any kind is permitted, and makeup is also not appropriate for school. Hairstyles must not be extreme, so that includes no shaved heads or extreme colours. And we really do expect our students to wear our uniform with a sense of pride, as it is a sign that they are part of the Mill Hill County High School community. Here at Mill Hill County High School, we pride ourselves on having the highest expectations of student behaviour. This includes the way they behave towards their peers and staff. Each student should aim to be a pleasure to teach and to know. We have very clear expectations of behaviour for learning, which we will continue to highlight with students throughout the school year. We hope for them to be positive, resilient, motivated in their studies, and also kind, polite, and welcoming towards their peers. We encourage students to make the right choices. However, we know that sometimes wrong choices can be made, and it is then our duty to guide students towards better decisions in the future. As such, we regularly track behaviour and intervene when necessary. Any serious breaches of our behaviour policy may result in sanctions, increasing in severity depending on the incident. This may range from a 20-minute detention to an after-school detention. We also have an internal withdrawal room and even possible exclusion. Our pastoral team and the support department are very experienced and will do everything to ensure that students are equipped to make the right choices. We also look forward to celebrating success here at school. We look for opportunities to praise students, whether it be verbally or with the use of our positive points system. Students can use their positive points to earn badges. We look forward to sending letters home and making phone calls. Also, rewards trips will be up for grabs. Celebration assemblies regularly will celebrate our students' achievements. Organisation, self-motivation, and independent learning are key skills that students develop during their time at secondary school. These skills are not only key to their academic success, but of course, life skills that will help them to succeed long after their time here at Mill Hill County High School. Your support at home in encouraging independent study and helping your child to build this into their routine really is invaluable. Students will receive a homework timetable that looks a little something like this to help them organise their time. Year 7 students are expected to spend approximately 30 minutes per subject each week on their independent studies. Teachers will post the homework on Google Classroom, and we find this a really effective way for students to keep up to date with their work and their deadlines. We are fortunate in being able to offer students a wide range of enrichment and leadership opportunities here at school, and we encourage students to get involved with as much as possible. Students find this a fulfilling part of their school lives, as it helps them to build life skills, but also friendships. From the photos here, we can see the school choir, students performing with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, the Valencia Exchange, and the ski trip. There are a range of clubs for students to get involved in before school, at lunchtime, and after school, and they enjoy sports, dance, drama, and music activities. We also offer leadership roles and responsibilities within school. Students often find themselves assisting staff in various events. We also have a school council and a range of form reps. In terms of keeping up to date with what's going on in the school community, you may find the Sims Parent app useful. The school website is regularly updated with information, including the school calendar with key dates for your reference. As mentioned, your form tutors will be introducing themselves to you very soon with their email addresses and further information. Form tutors' email addresses will be their surname, followed by their initial, at mhchs.org.uk. My email address is on the current slide, ricksl@mhchs.org.uk, so please don't hesitate to get in contact if you have any concerns or questions. We really do look forward to seeing you all in September, and we hope you are looking forward to meeting your form tutor and, importantly, making new friends. In September, we will continue to support you through your transition into secondary school as you begin to get to know the layout of the school, get to know routines and expectations, organise your logins and have your photo taken, and receive your timetable. Further details of your first day in September will be sent to you before the end of term.
On behalf of everyone at Mill Hill County High School, we wish you a very restful summer and we look forward to welcoming you in September.